So I'm watching this lengthy diatribe. It was a kind of an analysis of his crazy years on YouTube. And I'm going, wow, I don't remember that in the documentary. Doesn't seem like it was in the documentary. And one of the main things that I didn't recognize. He was in charge. Exactly. Was, do you remember Sheen's Corner when he was doing those quick little 10-minute things on YouTube?
I have a vague recollection. That's where he's like smoking cigarettes through his nose and stuff like that. And his hair's all unkempt.
He looks so insane in these. You want to go to Sheen's Corner, Brandon? And let's see. The first clip on Sheen's Corner is he going after Chuck Lorre?
I believe so.
I think it's the intro. Yeah, go ahead and play that first clip.
All right, I got it.
It's from the one before.
Hiya, Chuck E. Cheese Ball. Where you hiding, silly clown? Behind your narcissism? Your greed?
Well, that's rich.
Your hatred of yourself? Or women?
Which
personality are you
so
cowering
cocky
beneath
right
a
now.
transparent cover? I see you, you little worm. I see you behind your plastic smile, your bitchy pout, and your desperate need to be liked. Forget love. That ship sailed when you were born, to use one of your stupid and unfunny jokes. Good luck with those tin can brain and the mush mouth of some pathetic carcass you so arrogantly attempted to trade out for this warlock.
I don't know why he's so mad at Chuck Lorre. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, because Chuck Lorre was the guy he was fighting.
But he was out of his head. He was out of his mind. And, his brain is just working so fast here. When we get to the other cuts from Sheen's Corner, you'll see these are kind of fascinating to look back on. And some of them are still on YouTube, which shocked the hell out of me. The second cut is about the Detroit show. Which,
awesome.
Yeah, this is really good because this is from the mini documentary on YouTube, not Sheen's Corner, where he's showing how some of the fans are reacting and what led Charlie to do this, to go out on the road and do 2-hour shows. I mean, the insanity of this, the narcissism to think he could entertain people by himself for this long was crazy. And the Detroit show was a debacle, but everyone was there. We were so excited being local here because all the national news came in, all the national entertainment people, international people were here. It was crazy. So here's a clip about the Detroit show and how it got to be.
In an attempt to capitalize on his ever-growing infamy, Charlie set off on a nationwide tour. Fastball, my violent torpedo of truth and defeat is not an option. The tour was received extremely negatively, likely due to the fact that Charlie was having a psychotic meltdown and didn't even have a planned act or routine set up. This wasn't a comedy tour. The best way to describe it would be a public speaking tour, and even that feels disingenuous. The first performance took place in Detroit, Michigan, and really exemplified how much of a horrible idea this whole thing was. Attempting to capitalize on his viral moment, merchandise featuring Sheen's most notable clips was distributed, such as a Bangin' 7G's shirt and a hat that said, "I'm not bipolar." When the show was finally set to start, Sheen was nowhere to be found and ultimately arrived 45 minutes late to his performance.
About that.
All went well for the first few minutes, but as the novelty wore off, so did the audience's patience. In true Charlie Sheen fashion, he rambled.
Do you remember the opener, though? Kirk Fox?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for him now looking back on it. Because
he was a stand-up, right?
Yeah, and he had to kill a lot of time because Charlie was late. But do you remember him? He was fighting with the audience. He was yelling at the audience while doing his stand-up.
The audience was so desperate for Charlie Sheen. It was just like, no, we're not having an opener. It was like Prince at the Rolling Stones in his jock strap or whatever. You're like, no, we're not having it. Bring Charlie out. And Charlie was just fucking around. He was just late.
Yeah, he was in a no-win situation, man. You're Kirk Fox.
I felt bad for him.
Incoherently, albeit in the most poetic way possible. I used my power against them and stuffed their arms down their gaping throats. No time to take their stinking toupees because this warlock was on the move. I have no clue what point he's attempting to make here, and realistically, neither did the audience. No one was here for Charlie or to support his recent transgressions with Warner Brothers. Rather, they were there for the meltdown, with one audience member stating, "I'm here to see him fall apart." Hecklers from the crowd demanded stories about hookers and his crack usage, with one audience member demanding that he smoke on stage. When Sheen tried to show an amateur film he had made with Johnny Depp in the 1980s, he was met with boos from the crowd. Charlie eventually promised to return after a brief intermission, although he never returned and the crowd became unruly.
We're the cops, because I was just robbed by Charlie Sheen. Everybody in every other city that bought tickets, you just lost your money. He ain't gonna show up. Charlie sucks!
losing.
Charlie got offended by the people booing. Yeah. He didn't know what to do next.
That was the deal then.
That was the deal.
Those in attendance.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's great. I wish they had the clip of you talking to German television.
I know. I'd talk to anybody, and anybody would talk to anybody, because they didn't know, what are we doing here in Detroit for this stupid Charlie Sheen thing? I mean, it was so nuts. I want to mention, too, by the way, this is Turkey Tom's channel on YouTube. Turkey Tom. He's got some other great bits as well as the Charlie Sheen kind of mini documentary. But he's the one that mentioned, Turkey Tom mentioned Sheen's Corner, this crazy show he did. And here's a clip of Charlie. He's talking to someone who, by the way, he's recording everything. I don't think this guy even knew that he was being recorded for Sheen's Corner. And I don't know what they're doing. They're talking about Charlie needs to put up some tweets. And it's just, you'll just see how crazed Charlie is.
Tweet at before 1 o'clock today.
Okay, that gives us like 6,000 hours.
Record breaker, dude, it's a record breaker.
Okay, good. What is it?
Guinness. It's 8 six figures, okay?
Okay, great. Well, as it should be, duh, we're still getting gypped.
Look how fidgety
Have
he
you had
is.
your breakfast yet, my friend?
No, I'm smoking a cigarette and drinking something I won't reveal. Unless they pay me.
Yeah, that was it. Pay him for
Okay,
everything.
What can I do for you? Anything?
You can get home and, give me a big hug and avoid some eye contact.
All right, I'll be there to kiss both cheeks and give you a big hug.
Would that be
And I-
facial
you know,
or
leave it alone.
buttle? Facial or buttle?
Facial or buttle. Okay.
Lord.
This,
Good one.
This next cut is just Charlie. Again, his brain is operating at this insane speed. What is this? Is this 7-gram crack rocks mixed
Or is
with
it testosterone?
Testosterone mixed with HG. I don't know what's going on, but the combination is in effect here as he's just saying this crazy shit. Do you remember what they're talking about in this cut, Brandon?
No.
Okay, just play it because I don't really know either.
Go ahead, you speak. I'll listen. Jesus crap.
I kid you not, I woke up, I watched the Ustream, 8.5 minutes. Thank you for that one. It was fucking brilliant.
That's what I thought. Fucking brilliant covers it. Thank you.
I was a little shocked that you took the liberty to play our little fucking conversation without telling me. Thank you.
I know, but I did say early on that this is being recorded because people need to hear my gold as it rolls out, not as it's like disappearing like so many freaking magician's rabbits.
Right, but like everybody else out there, I'm translating. I'm learning the translation as we go.
Okay.
All right, I love it. All right, and that's it.
How can that be it? Like we are in the middle of a movement here, an odyssey of epic proportions, epic proportions. How can that be it? That's all you have?
That's all I got to say. Listen, all your tweets are up. They're fucking brilliant as usual.
Isn't the lighting perfect for how fucked up he is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the show. I'm glad you went solo. Not to be redundant.
I understand.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you went solo. You had fun with it, right?
I had more than fun. I had me with it.
Pause this for a second.
Wow.
Has there ever been larger narcissism than what's going on here?
No.
He's so full of himself. It's insane. It's fun and it's funny, but it's like looking back on it, this is so crazy. Like when he says, getting 8 figures for this, and he's like, they're getting a discount or whatever the hell he said.
Yeah.
Like, and then he comes back and says, unless they're going to pay me, like I'm not doing anything that isn't for money. And to the point that he actually said, I'm going to go on tour. I'm going to go to all these cities and I'm going to get these. I mean, he had nothing to say. It was just winning, duh, and just, I'm crazy on all these substances and I can really entertain people in these interviews and stuff, but to go to a theater and pay whatever it was, $75, really, with no plan?
I can't believe he had the ego to even bother to do that.
But he was confident. I really think he thought, and you can see it's crazy. And the next cut's even crazy, but we'll just wrap this cut up. He's got another minute or so.
I like the way you go to Ustream and you see...
There it is.
Right when you go to Ustream,
He's smoking through his nostril.
You see the picture of Charlie, and you can click on it and watch the show. It's fucking 8 minutes. Go ahead.
Technology is
That would get a lot of
bitching.
good press. People are going to go back and watch it. Top that.
Yeah, no, it's radical, and the people are doing exactly what they should be doing, which is watching me and listening to you, because we have all the answers, we have all the gold, we have all the solution, Bob, and keep in mind, like anytime I roll
Pause this
something
for a
out...
second. The answers to what?
I don't know.
What are you talking
Everything
about?
that ails us.
It's the ramblings of a madman.
Yeah.
No, he really thinks that you should be watching him talk because there's nothing more interesting than him just opening his mouth. He's eating it all up.
I mean, in fairness to him, I'd rather watch that than 2.5 Men.
Yeah, I know. I was having fun. I was having a blast, but it's just really strange looking back. Seeing him interviewed now where he's normal Charlie Sheen with
he's
a normal Charlie Sheen
He's
brain.
a total bore.
It's kind of
He
boring.
is. Yeah, they need to start globbing him up again. That'd be great if they globbed him up again.
Just one more time for old time's sake.
Yeah.
Why not?
My plan is the best one in the room, and people are starting to wake up and realize that their plan is shit, my plan is gold. Walk into my plan, and you're going to win, win, win.
Plan for what?
Okay, winner. Winner.com.
Winner.com. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winner, winner, Sheen dinner.
Excuse me, madam. What kind of dog is that?
What kind of dog is that?
What the
Don't
fuck?
What?
call me right now. Anybody. We're in the middle of genius.
Oh, I'd call him right away if I had his number.
Are you there, Bob? What kind of dog is that, you said? You said, what kind of dog is that? I say, it's a Sheen dog. What other kind of dog would it be? And it's inhabited, its soul is inhabited by the ghost of Betty, and now it will murder people. It will eat trolls with its razor fangs.
What?
And drop their spleens off at their children's tiny houses.
Huh?
In their children's tiny house. What? What? And now the last cut. I mean, this is grandiosity at its peak. It's like, get Jeff Bezos on the phone. I'm not kidding.
But you know, I'm gonna reach out to who's the founder of Amazon? Jeff Bezos. Is that his name?
Yep.
So we
Yeah,
call
I'm gonna
him.
reach out to him because I think we should do my book. Incidentally, the title, best title of all time, Apocalypse Me: The Jaws of Life.
Oh, my God.
Should we get Bezos on the phone?
Apocalypse Me:
Should I get Bezos
The
on the
Jaws
phone?
of Life. That was brilliant. You should see the images. Yeah, get him to call me today because I'm going to sell this thing through Amazon and through Kindle. That way we save a bunch of trees because they give us our oxygen, face it, right? And we love trees. Must keep as many around as we can. Must maybe even marry a tree. Marry a tree because, you know, the other type of marriage for me didn't work. So I'm just going to marry a tree. People keep calling me and interrupting our conversation. Don't they know? Don't they know that we are in the cyber pocket of greatness? And another helicopter.
Because they know.
Another helicopter. You notice how hell is in the word hell? A copter?
That's so deep.
Just saying. Just pointing something
What does that
out.
mean, Charlie?
Pause for a second.
What does that possibly mean?
No, he thinks anything that comes out of his mouth is brilliant.
God,
anything.
All I can think of is, could you imagine working on the production of his live show or anything with him? I mean, you just have to get out of his way and let him ramble.
No, I mean, the guy on the phone is laughing because I'm sure it's funny to be seeing this manic person.
I
who
think
is-
it would be quite exhausting.
I'm sure it is. And I'm wondering, do you think he really talked to Jeff Bezos that day?
Get him on the phone for me. Have him call me today.
No.
Why do you need Jeff Bezos to put a book? You don't need to talk to Jeff Bezos. What's that all about?
I want to.
No, it's because he's like, I'm the president and I want Bezos on the phone. He really thinks because he's been told. I mean, we were all loving this.
Yeah.
It was fun as hell to seeing these crazy interviews, watching this Hollywood star just completely go off. But it doesn't make much sense, as we'll see in the next minute or so.
Pointing something out. Yeah, let's do the Kindle thing with Apocalypse Me: The Jaws of Life. Best title ever. Best book ever.
Love it. Apocalypse Me. Just catch that today.
Apocalypse Me: The Jaws of Life. Come on, if you see that cover, and of course it'll be brilliant and colorful and incorporate all of those elements, if you see that, you're going to buy it. You're going to buy 10 copies. If you buy 10 copies, I get one free. That's how we roll.
That's how you roll.
Yeah, man, you buy 10, I get one free. You buy 11, you get them all.
Oh,
That's
That makes
right.
sense.
Buy 10.
Buddy
That's great.
wins.
oh my God. I'm exhausted by that.
I know. And honestly, the book and the documentary, I think, do get a little exhausting at times. And it's kind of a celebration of being the biggest fuck up, but not just a fuck up. In watching Turkey Tom's sort of mini doc, it dawned on me that there are a lot of things that, I didn't see the entire documentary, but I feel like some things are left out. For example, when Denise Richards filed for divorce, Does he mention in the documentary that she said he had an attraction to underage women, that he watches gay boys online, they appear to be very young?
No, of course none of that's in there.
He goes to websites promoting very young girls in pigtails and with braces. He also is accessing porn, including gay material with young men who don't look like adults again. And Charlie, of course, claimed he did nothing wrong. But, I mean, this is all... plus, it also makes what Corey Feldman was saying a little more interesting, doesn't it?
A lot, yeah. Yeah, but I still thought that was all bullshit. Of course, that part's in the documentary.
And then interest in transgender women as well. And then with Brock Mueller in 2008, on Christmas Day, he had a knife to her throat.
Oh, yeah. Brooke,
she had threatened to release the private sex tape of Charlie with a man. Or with men. That's what you learn if you actually read the reports and all the specifics. But I don't recall that being in the documentary.
Not at all.
And then she, of course, took it back because she had to take it back. Because if she didn't take it back, he had blackmail on her, too. He had a video of her doing drugs. So that's how that one. Then the Plaza Hotel, the $7,000 worth of damage, 2 a.m. noise complaint, the escort with naked Charlie. He accused her of stealing his phone and wallet. And then they went ahead with sex. Even though he couldn't find his wallet or phone, he put his hands on her neck. She withdrew consent. Charlie complied, but he tossed a lamp across the room and scared her. He had 1 week left in his probation when all this happened. And
oops.
And it wasn't violated.
What?
It wasn't violated.
Why?
I don't know. His agent said it was an allergic reaction to medication.
Oh, my God.
And also, when all this happened in the Plaza Hotel, Denise and their 2 kids were staying in the Plaza Hotel.
Well, that makes it worse. I mean, they didn't see or hear any of it because they were in a nice suite, but that makes it way worse.
Well, it's kind of like getting fired on Christmas, I guess, or around Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, kids, your dad's a rock star.
And then, did they talk about, I think they may have talked about this in the documentary, when Brooke was in rehab and Charlie had 0 custody allowed with the children, Denise took their kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Denise had
did not know that.
Her and Charlie's kids, and she had Brooke and Charlie's kids, too.
I don't remember that in the doc if it's in there.
Okay, I didn't think it was. And according to Denise, she could not handle the boys. They were crazy. They were breaking stuff, throwing stuff, fighting all the time, hitting and kicking the dog. And Brooke's brother ended up taking the kids from Denise because she absolutely couldn't handle them. She said it was insane. And the other girls, the older kids, were being driven nuts, too. They were very aggressive towards them. And, it just goes on and on and on. It never ends. Did he have the part about the goddesses who said Charlie never told them he had HIV? That wasn't in the doc, was it?
I don't think that was in there either.
Yeah, that was. I remember that, too. The goddesses were very upset when Charlie announced that he had HIV because he never told them, and they were living with him, having regular sex with him, and apparently maybe not using protection all the time.
Of course.
It's crazy.